to Chuu podcast brought to you by Purple Feminist Group. It's a Myanmar first feminist podcast. In this podcast, you'll be hearing inspiring story of women and girls who are bringing social, economic and political changes in Myanmar. Welcome to our first episode of Chuu Wai. I'm very excited to start this conversation with a talented Myanmar artist who has been using her artwork to challenge the stereotypes that our society hold about women. The first time I saw her work was in 2017 when I went to check a gallery with my friends. I was so amazed by her artwork because women in her artwork seems very comfortable in their own skins and are very ordinary in their extraordinary ways. Since then, I've followed her work and I'm very proud to introduce her to you all today.
Hello, Minglaba. My name is Chuu Wai Nyein, and you can call me Chuu. I'm a 27-year-old. I'm trying to survive as a full-time artist. For the moment, I'm living in both Yangon and Mandalay, and sometimes I travel. I'm a full-time artist now. I do everything for creation. I love to create new things based on my life, idea, and people around me. Painting is one of my major mediums to show my creations. I also do some craft, installation, digital art, and whatever can help me to express my message. I use acrylic paint mostly. I also like watercolor and ink. Sometimes I paint on canvas that we can buy at the shop. Sometimes I make my own canvas. I make college background with old newspaper, reprint or photo, and I also use Myanmar fabric for longyis and Episode. I apply the layer on the fabric and make them to use as a canvas. This will be one of my signature creations in Myanmar because a lot of people they recognize me with this. I have been working on painting, which reflect my interest in the female identity after the sexual harassment of a guy on the street. This experience made me focus on gender issue and the condition of women in Myanmar today. In Myanmar art, it is also common to see women despited according to the traditional stereotypes. I felt strongly that I wanted to present an alternative version to show that women can be so many other things. So I decided to create a series of paintings which portray Burmese women in a way which challenge traditional stereotype.
As Chuu described, her journey with art began when she and her sister experienced sexual harassment on the street. I asked her if she has any interest in art before that, if she has any family member who were an artist, and as an artist, where does she find inspiration and motivation to keep going, especially in this difficult time.
Since I remembered my memories, I have been interested in art. Most of my childhood I spent by drawing and painting. There is no artist in my family or related. I have no idea why I started to paint, so I always have to find a way myself. Where to I learn, what should I learn, from who should I learn, and how. I have to open my eyes and ears to keep going on. That helps me a lot to get inspiration and try new things. Even still now, I open my heart to feel deeper, open my eyes to see farther, open my ear to hear louder. All my inspiration comes from these things and people around me. Sometimes from very simple things that we don't even notice because it is so simple and happenings every day.
Even though Chuu is 27 years old artist who started her artwork in 2008, she has been an established one. Her exhibitions are not only done in Myanmar but outside as well. Let's listen to her talk more about it.
Okay, I'm always happy to share this. I did 8 solo exhibitions and over 30 local and international exhibitions. I got chances to make exhibitions only with my paintings in New York, Paris, and south of France in Avignon. I already done some exhibition in London, Paris, Singapore, New York, Warsaw, Hong Kong, and Australia. And I'm still trying to get more chances.
So far, she has only shared the good part of being an artist. Now we are getting to the difficult question. As a woman artist, does Chuu think that there is a different kind of challenges that women and LGBTQI artists go through compared to male artists. Let's hear her opinion and experience as a female artist in Myanmar.
For me, yes and no. Maybe a little bit more yes. For the creations and idea, there are no limits for being a woman's or man artist. But if we look back at history, all history is dominated by male artists. For example, painting of the National Museum, Burmese art history, the most famous artist list, they are all men. This is very hard to find women artists before the Second World War. For living as an artist and to get support from the collector art market, it is easier for being male artists. Male artists get higher expectation, more serious than women. I said that there are no limit for idea and creating artwork. Yes, no limit for creating, but yes limit for thinking. This is a very delicate problem and difficult to explain, but it really is it. Society has already controlled them and changed their mindset since they were young, so women's artists have to fight yourself first before you fight the creation and expectation in the art scene. For LGBT issue, it's a similar but different story. We can find any LGBT artists in our history too. Good thing for now is that we have some support for them from an organization. To be an LGBT artist, I think you don't need to fight for the way you see yourself, but have to fight for the way they see you.
Like many countries around the world, women made up of 50% of population in Myanmar. However, most of the powerful positions are held by men, whether be it in art, politics, economic. Even though many of us like to believe that this is in the past and women are no longer inferior to men, it is sad to see that some of us still believe women should be financially dependent on a man. Does Chuu think so too? Is it important for a woman to be financially independent?
Yes, I think that is quite important to make choices and decisions in life. For me, I'm financially independent and I'm trying to keep it for the rest of my life.
Chuu is not only making money out of her artwork, it's beyond that. Let's hear her talk about what kind of social impacts she has made with her artwork.
Usually, women are represented in paintings as shy, quiet, and docile in traditional outfits, and these are often painted by men. Women are challenging those roles in the real world. Most young women in real life don't reflect this image. I want to paint a new image of Burmese women, confident, independent, and strong, so I started this series. The women in my paintings are rebelling against the traditional stereotype and teasing an audience who think that women are second level, weak, and dependent. My art is also telling the women not to lose your identity and the value of your existence. At the same time, our series is telling how to make people maintain a harmonious relationships and lives between humans, their environment, and animals.
I continue asking Chuu if her life as an artist has changed since COVID-19 entered. What are the new opportunities and challenges that she's going through due to this situation right now?
Okay, two challenge. One is to maintain my income. Because income is going down as all the gallery, exhibition activities are closed and we don't know how long this will be, so I need to manage. Second thing is keeping myself busy and to be active. We also have an opportunity in this situation, I have to say that. I can start the thing that I always want to do, example doing some painting tutorial videos, writing and creating handmade craft. This period for staying at home is amazing. It's not only about work, it's also about the time for yourself. I hope that will be the same for everyone. I don't think that you will ever get this chance again in your life. The whole world stopped and you have plenty of time to think about who are really important to you, what you really want to do, what is your deep desire, what is important in your life. I hope for everyone that we're not going back to normal life, we're going to better life. This will be the biggest positive fact for everyone.
Her encouraging words to those young people who aspire to be artists is this:
follow your dream, believe in yourself, and don't want because other people want. Okay? Wish you all the best. Stay safe, stay healthy, and the most important, stay happy. Bye bye.
Thank you for listening to this podcast. We hope that from this episode you learned what it is like to be a female artist in Myanmar. And please give us comment below and share this with your friends and family. We will see you next week. Stay tuned and follow us on Facebook, Anchor, and SoundCloud for more episodes of Chuu Wai. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.